Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. We're my 30-day update with being on the keto diet, also with working out. So January 3rd, 2019, I started my keto diet. I started it for many reasons. For one, I just had a baby. My daughter is now 6 months old. She's over here, by the way, because she wouldn't stop crying. So you might hear her a couple times in the video. Yeah, so I was 5 months postpartum, and I really didn't like the way my body looked. My husband kept saying, oh, you look fine just the way you are. But when I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm just like, I don't like the way I look. So it took a lot of motivation for me to really decide to do the keto diet. So I watched a couple videos on YouTube, looked at some of the things that I can eat so that I would know what I would be changing in my diet. So I watched a couple videos on YouTube and seeing the results. Pretty much everybody that I watched that started the keto diet had amazing results, like amazing results. And they were doing it longer than me. But a lot of people have been asking me just a lot of questions about what I've done, what I eat, what I changed up. So I decided to make a YouTube channel so that I can give people insight on this keto diet. So for those that don't know what a keto diet is a low carb, high fat diet. So the diet that you're on now, if you're watching this and you haven't started keto, your body is used to consuming that glucose. And with the keto diet, you don't eat sugar anymore. You eat it, but you don't eat basically you eat like a Trivia, which is like the sugar-free sugar, I guess you can call it. But you're packing on more fat and less carbs. And I know you're like, how is it a diet? How are you losing weight if you're still eating fat? So your body, when you start the diet, is basically breaking down that glucose because you're not consuming as much glucose as you were before. So your body goes into what they call ketosis. Well, it's transforming into ketosis. So your body is starting to pack on ketones. Now with that, basically the first couple of days, you're gonna go into what they call the keto flu. And it's not exactly like a regular flu. It's like, for me, the first 2-3 days, I felt drained. I felt like I didn't have a lot of energy. I felt like I just wanted to sleep the day away. However, I watched the YouTube channel, and when I was watching her channel before I started, she told her subscribers that those first couple of days are gonna be hard. And when you feel drained and you feel like you wanna just sleep the day away, drink water. Get your electrolytes up. Drink a lot of water. You can drink like Gatorades or those enhancers, the meal enhancers that you can put in your water. It's like a water enhancer, flavored water enhancer that will help to make sure that you're getting your electrolytes as well. Okay, now I'm back on track. So basically your diet doesn't completely change, like completely. You just get rid of a lot of things like starch. You can't eat rice, you can't eat bread, can't drink orange juice, can't eat bananas, apples, oranges. Basically your fruits would consist of blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, those of those natures, the berries. You can eat nuts, peanuts, walnuts, almonds. I love peanuts and almonds and all that anyway, so of course I was loving to be able to eat that. You can eat steak, you can eat salmon, you can eat, what else? Now I always loved cauliflower anyways, but cauliflower is like a really good vegetable that you can eat when you're on the diet. I found most of the recipes that I made, I found them on Pinterest. And I'm telling you, you get on there, you like, oh, that look good. That look good as hell. I'm gonna try that. Somebody was telling me about cauliflower rice. And so I just started looking up like cauliflower recipes, just all kinds of recipes, keto recipes on Pinterest. And I came across cauliflower mac and cheese. Exactly. I went and got the ingredients that I needed for the cauliflower mac and cheese. When I tell you, this cauliflower mac and cheese was the bomb.com. I'm talking, it was everything that I thought. Well, I didn't even know what I was getting myself into when I tried it. But it was so good. Like it was good to the point where you can eat it by yourself. Stuff like that, you can eat it by yourself. I started eating cabbage more because normally, typically, I wouldn't eat cabbage unless my dad made it. But with me being overseas and I'm in Korea, my dad's not here, so I had to pretty much ask him to basically show me how to make cabbage. And once I learned how to make it, like I just started making it a whole lot more. I'm gonna show you some pictures of when I started, when I started my diet. I was 189 pounds. Before I started my diet, I'll just go back. When I had my daughter, before I had my daughter, I was 210. Before I got pregnant, I was 170. So I gained some weight when I was pregnant. So after I had my baby, I dropped that water weight and I went down to 189. And it has been 48 days since I've started the keto journey, and I have lost 4 pounds so far. Now, you are not going to see the results right away. You're not going to see the results right away because with the keto diet, you're basically losing it in inches first. So you're really not going to see it. Like, I see change a little bit, but not a whole lot to where, you know, I'm satisfied, of course, because my goal is to lose 40 pounds. That was my goal. I want to get down to like 140, 150. And then I'll be good, and I'll just try and maintain that weight. But don't think when you start this diet that you're just going to start seeing results right away, because you're not. You're probably not going to see it until you lose a good amount of weight. I would say like 15, 20 pounds is when you're really going to start to see results in your waistline. Not only do I do the keto diet, I also go to the gym 4 times a week. And I only go 4 days out of the week because I'm in school as well. So I try and give myself time to do homework, go to class, you know, and I have a daughter. So of course I have to make sure I have time for her as well. So I only go 4 times a week, and I go for about an hour. And when I'm in a gym, lately what I've been doing is I've been doing 20 minutes on the treadmill, cardio. And I basically run a mile or a little over a mile on the treadmill. Then sometimes I would go and work on my arms because my arms do have like a little flab to it. I can't do it because I'm holding the phone and trying to, but those who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to like tone up my arms as well. I've done some ab works and some glutes. I do squats with the dumbbells. And then I will sit in the sauna for like 10-15 minutes, which burns off the water weight, the water fat, I guess you can call it. So I do that 4 times a week. Another way you can keep track of your carb intake, I downloaded this app on my phone. If you have an iPhone, you can download Carb Manager. I'm pretty sure they have it for the Androids as well, but I have an iPhone, so I do have the Carb Manager on my phone. I'm not sure what they have for Androids, but for the iPhones, if you download the Carb Manager, when you download it, and I'm gonna put the link in below. When you download it, it's gonna ask you like information about yourself, how much you weigh, your height, your goal weight for what you want to lose each week. I wanted to lose at least 1.5 pounds a week. Of course, you know, you might not lose that 1.5 pounds a week, but that is your goal. And once you put your goals in, it basically will break down your net carb intake for every day. what you need to bring. And I think my net carb is 29 grams that I'm supposed to consume a day, and it like breaks down how much fat, how much protein, all of that. It breaks it down for you, and it's a really good app because when you go and you try and put, oh, this is what I'm having, it'll tell you. It'll give you an A if it's okay for you to eat. It'll give you a B. It'll give you a C. C is a strict limit, and it'll give you an F. If it gives you an F, it's gonna say F, avoid. It's gonna tell you to avoid that item because it's not good for you to be consuming if you're gonna be on a keto diet, basically. So I have wrote down some notes as far as some of the questions that a lot of people were asking me, because I know I get sidetracked and I'll forget. Yeah, so for my typical breakfast, I eat boiled eggs. I eat boiled eggs a lot. That's mainly what I eat for breakfast. Boiled eggs. I eat boiled eggs. I might eat boiled eggs and bacon, or I might switch it up and eat boiled eggs with some Jimmy Dean pork sausage. One time I did make a breakfast casserole. It was like an egg casserole, and it was like egg, spinach, and I put some bacon in it. It was so good. It was so good. However, that particular meal is something to make just for that day, because afterwards trying to reheat it, it doesn't taste good. Salads, I'll eat salad. I'll grill some chicken and I'll put it on some spinach, or I'll put it on spring mix, and that's pretty good. And for dinner, I typically just switch it up. Sometimes I'll eat pork chops, sometimes I'll eat salmon again for dinner, or I actually want to try this meal on Pinterest that I saw. It was like bacon wrapped meatloaf. Sounds pretty good, right? But anyways, that is my 30-day update. I have lost 4 pounds so far in 30 days. I really highly encourage the keto diet. It is definitely a lifestyle change, because when I first started, within a week, it stopped. It changed my metabolism. I wasn't always hungry. Like, it was to the point where I'm like, I have to eat, because I breastfeed my daughter. So if I don't eat, she doesn't eat. So I'm like, I have to eat something. But I was not hungry. And that's good, because I was a snacker. Cookies, brownies, sodas, get rid of them. If you are somebody that drink a lot of soda, a lot of juice, you're gonna have to cut it out, because that is the only way that you can try and lose this weight, because soda's not good for you. I didn't tell you guys about the waist trimmer. I ordered my waist trimmer off of Amazon. It's called Sweet Sweat. And when I tell you, it works wonders. It works wonders. I wear it every time I go to the gym. I can wear it anytime, just going out, but I just really don't. I just only wear it to the gym. It's only like 20 bucks. I know it's not over 20 something bucks, but it's very cheap. I would recommend getting there. It's like when you go on Amazon, it's gonna offer it. It's like a little Sweet Sweat enhancing gel that you put on like before you put on the trimmer, and it basically kind of helps with the sweating as well. Like, you're already gonna sweat while you're in it, but it also helps with you sweating. But yeah, I would get that because it definitely works. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna leave down all of the apps and all of the pages that I personally use with my keto journey so far. And I'll also make another video just showing you how I make some of my recipes for my keto journey. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified every time I post another video. Thank you guys for watching. Love you all.